Do you find it odd that people are questioning your future at this club despite what you've achieved this season?
I don't know this, but it's not important for me. I have a 1-year contract. I started my job 2.5 years ago. I think that from that moment, I think that we are improved a lot, like a team, like a players, like a club. I think this is important when you are in a new team. After I'm in this world for a long time, I know that you can lose also this title, but it's important that the squad has improved a lot in the last 2 years. This is for me important.
You feel that you are, next year and beyond, you are progressing the team all the time?
I think so. Why not? I think that this is more important things. After, I don't decide this. I do my best for my job, and after I don't decide this situation.
Your relationship with Khaldoon is still good?
No, my relation with Khaldoon is fantastic, because I can say, also if he sacked me in the end of the season, next year, I don't know, I can say that every manager that can work with Khaldoon is very, very lucky, because Khaldoon is a really good man. This don't change my opinion about him or about the club. But I don't have this problem, because I continue in my job. I am sure that this club now is arrived on the top, and I think that with 2 or 3 players, and after this year, this club will start to win. And when we start to win, we can win 2 or 3 titles every year. Now it's arrived.
Do you think even if you don't win the league this season, that Khaldoon and the board will recognise the progress you've made and realise that stability is the way forward here, rather than changing a manager?
I don't know. I hope so, because this is what's happened in the last 2 years. But I know football very well, and I live in Inter after 7 trophies. With 4-year contract to the end. This is in football. Everything can happen in every moment like this. This championship can change in 1 week. We have 3 games in 1 week. The same regarding my future. When you choose this job, you should know that everything can happen every moment. But I don't have any problem for this, because when you work hard for your job and you improve with your team, I think this is very important.
If you don't win the title, Roberto, how important is it that the team still has a good finish for for your own future, that you still have a good finish so that you don't fall away?
But we can't think this now. We should think that we can win the title, because 7 games to the end, with 1 derby to play at home. I don't think this. I think that we can win this title.
But if that didn't happen, how important for you is it?
No, it's important that we will do a maximum point that we can do. Last year we did 70 points, maybe. I don't know. Now we have 71. We have had 7 games. I think that we should do a maximum that we can do in the last 7 games, and after we will see what we do.
Roberto, will Mario Balotelli 100% be a Manchester City player next season?
Mario Balotelli has a 3 or 4 years contract.
So 100% he'll still be playing at the club next season?
I don't know this. I think so.
You'd obviously like him to stay.
Yeah.
Last week here you said you don't trust him.
No, but I don't trust neither today.
That's very rare for a manager to say. You wouldn't probably get Sir Alex Ferguson saying that about a player before a big game. Did you say that to try and provoke a reaction from him and try and get him to perform better? Because it's very rare that a manager should say that about a player before a big game.
I think that every big game he played very well. Every big game. I think his problem is concentration, because But I work with him every day. I spoke with him not every day because if not, I need psychology for me. But every 2 days, I speak with him because I want that he don't lose, he doesn't lose his quality because Mario, like a player, can be one of the top in Europe. I don't want that he loses his talent.
So his teammates are losing a bit of patience with him sometimes.
Teammates should play only to play. For Mario, I think it's my job. It's not because when you have a player like Mario, you should help him always, not talk bad things against him or because he's your teammates always. If you should say something about him, it's better to talk face to face and say what you think. I think always is like this. Mario is young, he can do some mistake. He paid for his mistake.
Roberto, can you understand though why some players might be annoyed with Mario for his performances and for
No, I can understand. I told him, if you played with me 10 years ago, I get to you maybe every day one punch in your head. No, I understand his teammates. I understand this, but you can have. There are different ways to help a guys like Mario.
But have the players come to you and said, look, he's going back home too often or he's doing this? Have they expressed their concerns to you? So some senior players?
No. I spoke with the players when Mario is arrived 2 years ago. I said, guys, Mario is a young player. He has a fantastic talent, but he's young. He can do some mistakes sometimes.
Because there's some suggestions that they think that you give him preferential treatment, that he's regarded as a bit of a...
No.
You would disagree with that?
This is not true. Because Mario stayed on the bench for 5-6 games in the start of the season because his behavior is not good. He paid a lot of money, like a fine, for his behavior. This is not true. I want to help him always, also when I'm disappointed with him, because it is my job also.
You think your man management, because you've been hard on Micah and Adam Johnson as well as Mario, do you think that works? Do you think that they respond to that?
No, Mario. With Mario, it's difficult to have. If you have bad behavior or good behavior, Mario has a different. It's different from Adam. I'm not hard with Adam because also Adam has a good talent, but after it's important that he put on the pitch this talent, and sometimes he doesn't do this.
Is the problem, Roberto, with Mario though, that you end up spending so much time talking about him because he always does something and we always end up asking you, we are always talking about his off-field issues or problems he's done and not solely on the football.
For you is better because you're right.
No, but for you, does it not become?
I finished my words with him now. I finished because I speak with him always. But I repeat, this is my job also to help guys like Mario, other guys, other players, and if Mario is not the best, one of the best players, will be for his fault because he has everything for this. And I hope maybe that in the last 7 games he can score and we can talk about Mario only for this, only because he played well, because he scored. And also maybe, also against Sunderland, he didn't play well, but he scored 2 goals. Maybe these 2 goals will be important in the end of the season.
You've managed him for sort of 4 or 5 years now, at Inter and now here. Have you not worked out the best way to manage him over that time? Is it?
With Mario?
Yeah.
But when Mario started to play with Inter, he was young and he didn't have this problem. Now it's different. When he played for Inter, with me, not I don't know with Mourinho, because I think that he had a problem. But with me, no, because he was young. He played the last 6 games in the last championship when we won. He scored 3 or 4 goals. He was 17 years old.
Roberto, was Tevez ready to start yet? Or is he still?
No, Tevez is getting better, but I don't know if he can play 90 minutes. I don't think this.